Hey everybody, it's YogiChuck, Chuck Peterson. And today I want to tell you a little bit about myself and about my story and my journey. And the title of it is called From Victim to Victor, a roadmap from darkness to light. And that really is true, with what I've faced over the last decade or so. And if I rewind the story a little bit and kind of bring you up to speed, growing up, I was a three-sport captain, had really great grades in school, and when I got to college, midway through my college experience, I started suffering from a lot of panic attacks, a lot of anxiety, which led to a lot of depression. And those really started to ruminate and really took a hold of me. So for a while there, I really struggled with anxiety, and it started to make my world a smaller place, so to speak. And then fast forward a few years, I got out of college and I pushed through it, and I started working countless hours in the family insurance business, selling commercial insurance. And I just kept pushing myself and kind of numbing down everything. And with the help of, they were trying to be helpful, but the doctors that I saw, they prescribed anti-anxiety pills, which just kind of numbed it down even further. So finally, when you numb the energy down, as you all know as yogis, it's going to come up at some point. You really need to let that energy pass through you and really need to face your fears and stretch your comfort zone and really face your darkness, knowing that it will pass. And it's always darkest right before the light. But at that time, it was so difficult that I really couldn't see past it. And I was really in the middle of it. And now I know, as you all do, that during that journey, you need to go through those moments. You need to hit your rock bottom. You need to face your storm, so to speak, and face the darkness so that you can appreciate what happens when you come out on the other side. You become a more compassionate person who appreciates every moment and really lives a magical life. So to get to that point where now there aren't any ordinary moments, and just like everybody else, I'm human, I go through the ups and downs, but I really believe and am grateful now for every step, every breath, and every moment in my magical life, because as I'm fully me now, my life truly is magical. And it wasn't always that way. I really had to face that darkness. And like I said, I hit rock bottom. I went through a series of panic attacks that, almost kept me homebound for a while. Was not able to hold my job anymore, relationships. I was at a turning point in my life, and addicted to these prescription pills to try to numb it all down. And trust me, when it flared up, it really flared up. So using, and at this time when I went through all that, yoga had found me. So starting to work on me and practicing yoga and having that desire, that burning desire to get healthy, to live the life that I knew I deserved to live. So with that goal in mind, I sought out all the modalities, yoga, acupuncture, meditation, and my own personal journey that I created to lift myself up out of that. And I changed a lot of the things around me. I recreated my life once I started getting healthy into what's the lifestyle that I want to have. How do I want to work? What do I want to accomplish? What's my legacy? How can I take care of my body, make sure that I eat right and exercise right and practice yoga and meditate and really do the things that allowed me to shift my vibration and be present and really enjoy this journey instead of being stuck in that darker energy, that fear, that anxiety. And for whatever reason, I had to go through that, just like you've probably gone through similar things, or if you're someone still in the middle of it, know that this too will pass. Have just a burning desire to get through it, to work through it, and realize that there's a reason you're going through this, because it's going to make you a stronger person, a person who can help serve other people, and that can really make a difference in our world. And at that point, during those dark days, I was numbed out, burned out, stressed out, spiritually, financially, emotionally bankrupt. And one day I just looked at myself in the mirror, and even my little sister said that she didn't recognize the spark in my eyes anymore. And that's a scary thing, and it really touches and humbles me right now to think about how far I've come. and that you can do it too. And so when I came out on the other side, I realized, hey, I could create this YogiChuck Insurance to help folks who don't quite understand insurance, who are a conscious entrepreneur, and really help them navigate those waters and be a consultant and a coach and a motivator to folks that are going through a similar journey, so that I can shorten their learning curve and help them live the life that they fully imagine, that's magical, while they're fully congruent and honoring themselves. So, long story short, just wanted to give you a little bit of background into where I came from and the journey that brought me here. And a lot of it, as you know, is inversions. I've gotten upside down a lot from some of my teachers and practicing. I really believe that if you have a strong core and you're connected to the basics in your core, that the rest of your life, it's going to be hard to push you off your axis, because you know who you are internally and you're confident in that and you're grounded. And at the same time, just like a handstand or an inversion, if you're not fully present, you're going down, just like in life. But having that strong core and practicing falling, you know that you can just smile, laugh, not take yourself so seriously, and get back up and face life's challenges, because trust me, they're going to come. It's not a question of if, it's just when. So you have to learn to really play your edge and really stretch that comfort zone, so that you really get in there and face that fear and not push it down, but actually become comfortable with it and know that it will pass, and know that you're going to become a stronger, happier, more vibrant, more present, more alive person, and you're going to live a magical life. So I'm going to share more about my journey and what brought me here and some of the details. But today I just wanted to set the foundation and tell you that, hey, that's kind of where I came from. And today, I have a beautiful fiance. I'm working on several different great business ventures, including YogiChuck Insurance, and I'm just so honored and thankful to be here today with you. And I hope that you're living your fullest life. And if you're not, I hope that I can serve you and help you reach that. And I'm working on a book on this subject and a couple different programs on that too, so hopefully I can share more of my message with you and some of the principles and different concepts that are practical, that I put into play to help me pull myself out of that, and I hope to do the same for you. So until the next video, I hope you continue going out there and living fully and just loving every magical moment of your life, playing your edge, and really facing that darkness, knowing that the light is on the other side, and it's going to be worth every step in the journey.